What is your love language? Do you know it? Do you know your partner's or spouse's love language? Do you understand it? Because sometimes you know it, but you don't understand it. Now, everyone has a love language. Let's go back to what a love language is. Love language is simply the way you like to express and receive love. And with that comes with self-understanding and the ability for others to understand you too. So if everyone knew their love language or knew their partner's love language and are able to express it to each other, then we would have fewer problems in relationships. Now, one of the challenges we have with love languages is that when someone believes that this is their love language, they think that is the same way their partner wants to have love expressed. And it's usually not true. Like I said, everyone has a love language or love languages. We'll come into what they are and how many they are. And you can either have one or you can have all. It's just that you would have it in various levels and degrees. So you would have like a predominant love language. And it makes, relationships and marriages easier when your partner understands your love language and is able to speak it. And beyond even relationships, as in spousal, husband and wife relationships, even when you understand your child or your friends or your siblings' love language, or even your parents, family, you are able to express love the way they want love to be expressed to them. The danger of not understanding somebody else's or your partner or your family members' love language is that you will keep expressing love the way you think they want love, but it will be rejected or perhaps not be appreciated, and that leads to frustration. So when I have clients that come and say, oh, I did this, I did that, and he didn't appreciate it, or she didn't even bat an eyelid, or, it's because you have not spoken their language. And like I tell people, I can keep speaking I love you in Greek. And if you don't speak Greek, you will not understand me. So I would just be making noise as far as you're concerned. Because guess what? Not because you don't want to, accept my love, but because you can't understand what I am saying. And that's why love languages are very, very important in any relationship. In the next few days, we're going to look at the various love language. There are actually 5 love languages, predominantly 5 love languages, starting with act of service. That is one of the various love languages. Then there is the physical touch. That is another love language. Then the gift giving is another love language. Then there's quality time. That is another love language. And words of affirmation. So, acts of service, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, and gift giving. Now, you may meet your partner or your love interest may have a particular love language that is predominant. So they may actually like the 5, but they will have one that actually stands out. It will do you well, and it will foster more joy and peace in your relationship if you have an understanding of which love language is predominant in your partner. And in doing so, it's not limited to just understanding your partner alone. You also need to know what you like most, which one you tend to lean towards most amongst the 5 different love languages. So you are able to tell your partner that this and this is what I like most. And of course, he or she will be wise to hold that and use it in demonstrating love to you, as opposed to just randomly doing acts of love that you really don't care about. And that's the major problem we have in relationships: the inability to know and understand each other's love language and the refusal to accept it. Those are the things that cause issues. So going forward, in the next few days, we're going to examine the love languages. If you're yet to follow me, follow, like, and share. Someone somewhere needs to hear this. You may know it already, but do your children, do your friends, do your family, please share. And see you tomorrow. Bye.